Well, there we go. That was our bit of a smudge on the lens. Well, that was quite unexpected. He didn't say who he was, but he was a cyclist himself, and he let me in to the church, have a look round. Now, this is a church at Longriston, which I've done before. I quite often come here and do my little blog. But I brought the wrong lens out. I brought myself out the big massive 55 to 250mm lens. What really I should have done was brought the 18 to 55mm lens, because I just can't get back far enough to take pictures of this church with the stills camera. But I might be able to get some pictures with the with this GoPro. Anyway, let's turn the camera around and show you the bike the bike as it is now. Extend the camera a bit. What I wanted to show you was this oversized jockey wheel arrangement, and the idea is that it doesn't have to do such a tight turn like you'd get on a conventional jockey wheel system. And if we go close up, there's the waxed chain. How nice and clean it is. Now, I've done all that distance and there's virtually no muck on the bike at all. That's because the wax is doing its job, and I've probably got another 200 odd miles to go before it will need re-waxing. These are the 28mm tyres I was talking about on my bike right here. So that's what I'm using at the moment, 28mm tyres on my Mavic rims. That's about 30mm. With that, it's another 28. So you're talking about 60mm depth of profile on that wheel, which isn't too bad in this. Well, there's no weather really. Getting a bit scuffed in its old age. But yeah, there's my cycle computer. There's a light, rear-facing radar, rear camera. And of course this camera fits on there. Now there's the disc brakes. I do love the disc brakes. Makes life so much easier. Yes, I know people say you can get the wheel off quicker with conventional skewers, but I just love the bike as it is. There you go. That's on the back of my bike. That's what people see. Well, I've been recording for about an hour and I've got 39% left. So that's not bad for a GoPro. Get over an hour's worth. Oh, I can see a smudge on the lens. Give that a wipe. There we go. Yeah. I had planned on saying a lot of things, but I didn't expect to get to go into this church, which was a pleasant surprise. I never got his name. But yeah, they've got service engineers come to look at their heating system, and it's obviously off because it was cold in there. Anyway, there's there are lots of things going on. There's lots of I've got a lovely picture. I think I've got a lovely picture of some bluebells. I think I've got a lovely picture of some snowdrops earlier. We'll see. I do like the snowdrops. And of course, in a few weeks' time, the bluebells will be coming up. There are, I know where some are on my route to Hornsey, take the mountain bike out. But yeah, I'm sat by this yew tree. Turn around and see the yew tree, which is what you quite often find in cemeteries, graveyards, is the yew tree. It's toxic, of course, to humans. So don't mistake it for pine and make pine tea with it, because it will kill you. Yes, I was going to mention what's going on with the bike. I've got the oversized jockey wheel, which I just showed you, which combined with the ceramic bearings on for the crank, the bottom bracket is made from ceramic bearings, BB Infinite, and the jockey wheel is made by Kojal, and there are quite a few other bits on the bike made by Kojal as well. That's based in America, but they do sell them in England, so you don't pay all that. You don't pay the tax twice. What happens is you buy it from America, pay their sales tax, and of course when it comes to England you have to pay import duty. And I made a mistake of buying some bearings from Europe, and it cost me an absolute arm and a leg in import duty, so I won't be doing that again. But yeah, if I'd known about a British guy called Hambini, he makes bottom brackets, single piece bottom bracket that you press fit into your bike. Now my bike here, this one has a BB Infinite one, but I kind of wish I'd gone for Hambini's special press fit bottom bracket for the SRAM crank set that I have. But no, I didn't know about Hambini at the time, but I have bought his bearings. He's based in, I do believe he's based in Grimsby, across the river from me. It may not be true, but he's based across the river, and he sent me some bearings for my wheel, and they fit perfectly, and they're smooth as silk. Anyway, I digress. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, there's lots of flowers on the way, and it's frosty. When I got to the out into the wilds countryside, there's frost everywhere, and some of the puddles were full of ice as well, sheets of ice in the puddles. So it did get cold overnight. Now, obviously in my little back garden, the temperature said it was 11 degrees. That's where my thermometer is. I suppose is in the shade, out of the way of the wind and the cold. Camera stick's moving. But yeah, anyway, so we're on the microphone today. We're on the mic, see how that goes. Might do a little test to see how far it goes. Because I do know that when I ride bikes, is one of my other followers, and I follow him, was interested in the microphone. So this is the Go 2, the Rode microphone. Everyone seems to be calling their items Go 2 at the moment. There's the Insta360 Go 2, and then there's this. So I'm just going to set up my tripod, and I'm going to do I'm going to walk away from the camera and see what we get. So let's put the tripod down there. I'm going to walk away. Yeah, so I'm a good 20 feet away, probably less than 20 feet, 15 feet away. Let's go over here. Now that's a good 20 feet away. So that's a little test of this wireless microphone, which I've got stuck to my lapel. Let's bring it up a little bit more. Pull the zip up. Now that I'm stopped cycling, it's quite chilly. Well, I've got my big boy pants on. I'll pull them up. So I haven't worn these big boy pants since I got knocked off my bike. So that shows you how long I've been out, since I've been out in the cold. But yeah, luckily these didn't get damaged in the crash. My jacket did. When I got knocked off, my jacket was torn on the sleeves. It's torn on the sleeves it was. And my rucksack was damaged, so that's why I got the new rucksack. Yeah, but yeah, it's lovely and chilly, bright. It's warm in the sun, but in the shade, in the bushes, it's all icy. Well, I've done my little blog, my video blog. Now I'm going to go back, change the batteries in the cameras, and I'm going to put put everything back to normal, put this camera back on the bike and have a little snack before I go home. Okay, goodbye.